I make a motherfucker say, oh yeah, I'm cold as a lion with no hair. If you ever see me fighting in the forest with a grizzly bear, help the bear.
Yeah, what it do? What it do? What it do? Welcome as always 3 times. That was 4 though. Welcome. How y'all doing? Literally Think podcast for the people. It is me, KP, the brother Bobby Nomad, and Dirtbag D Hood. Rocking with you on a Thursday. Glad to be back with y'all. What's good, everybody?
Hey. You know what's something? Think of this, right?
Right.
Nigga walked into the room. They had a table, the whole company. He comes in, he's out of breath. All right, guys, I got it. We're gonna have Mystical on the show. We're gonna ask him to freestyle. And the program director says, Johnson, if this goes south, it's your ass. And then everybody had to thank him afterwards.
Yo.
So who the fuck wants Mystical to freestyle over Hustle Hard by Ace Hood? That is a wild fucking
just a splice out of nowhere.
That is so unnecessary.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. That was different. But yeah, man. We here. Hope y'all had a great week. It's been 7 days since we last gathered. Kind of like the people at church, but ain't nothing holy happening on here.
Holy sucks.
Yo, Kenny, what's good, bro?
Shice, what's up?
Yo, hello, son. How are you? Just saw you 5 minutes ago. Sylvia, we allowed to be late. It's our show, honey, but thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Gigi been on Facebook for a minute, so that's wild. You had to do the spin the jet. Yo, you are out of control, bro.
Yeah. So she keeps twerking in here trying to distract me, so I'm trying to catch her.
Here's the funny thing. Like, that's only for like the live viewers of the YouTube people. Like, all Spotify and Apple will never ever know what you just did. So.
Oh, that's valid, and like that's the most of our situation anyway. You're lucky. He brought up a good point. He said that our Spotify viewers, which is most of our viewers, will never know that you was just twerking in my kitchen. Well,
I mean, they'll know now because they have a record of it. But yeah,
she was twerking. Really? I'm like, damn, we ain't even got no visuals, so they're gonna go to the YouTube.
Yeah, that might actually drive viewers to the YouTube. Now, from now on, we just gonna lie on certain shit and just say some shit that's not happening. That's like niggas that go to the YouTube.
This is
that's
weirdo
about to be the new move.
It's this weirdo that I went to high school with. He's a flunky for like celebrities. Like he be around Chris Brown and King Combs a lot, but like he's they flunky. And his story, he got a record label, and he has some artists X, Y, and Z. But like to drive people to his stories where he promotes his artists, the first story that he always has is like a picture of a chick's ass, and then after that it's like all of his business. I'm like, bro, that's so corny.
It's corny,
clickbait,
but it's not that it's not effective though. Because you wouldn't know that if that shit ain't working to get you to click at least once. Because you don't care about that shit.
But you know, like I don't care. Like I'm not going to click. Yeah. When I'm clicking through people's stories, I just notice.
They changed that shit too. Like what the story, like each story has like stopped and like get me to watch again. That started today.
Yeah. I've seen that.
I just noticed that today. I didn't know if it was like an update or whatever. I don't really be paying attention to it, but yeah. So you know what it is. It's hot takes. We always do this now. We're gonna start with you, brother Dirtbag D Hood. We'll get to Bobby Nomack in just a moment.
Nah, go to him because I forget mine. I had one.
Oh, come on, dog. Like,
bro, you put one in the chat.
I'm about to say you had one ready.
Because he wanted it to be an hour discussion so bad, and we're just like, we just don't have that problem.
You're like, look, I don't have that problem either, but it's like it was a conversation I saw online.
Nah, nigga, you had that problem because it was like it occupies so much space in our conveation.
I put it up one time, like that's all I did. I said
emotional space.
What I'm saying, I was just saying, not actual space, but it was just like, because in my mind, I was like, damn, I don't want to come off wrong, but Is this brother talking from experience? Like, it wasn't enough context.
No,
because in the text, it felt like the way you put it in the text, it felt like that shit.
I'm tired of this.
Before, like these bitches is gonna pay. Like, that's what it felt.
Yeah.
Yo, so wait a minute. But before we let you get to that, let's get back to the comments real quick. Somebody wants to know if you drinking White Claw, bro.
Who, me?
Yo, nigga, I know where you live.
Oh shit! Liquid Death.
He put me on. Look, but he put me on a Liquid Death. He put me on a Liquid Death.
Look, and then that taps in later. Definitely drinking.
First of all, I don't want to talk to nobody.
We're not done yet, though.
Hold on. I don't want to talk to nobody whose initials are R. Kelly, so he can suck my dick. How about that?
We're gonna get there. Wait a minute, but we gotta go here first because Gigi in here talking crazy. Gigi said, "Did you watch the other episode? Because if not, you missed the talk about Lefty and the tongue ring." Wait a minute. Then Sylvia comes back, tongue ring. Like, they really be in the chat having their own show. Like, it's like low key. Sylvia and Gigi be in the chat having a whole separate.
Yo, we
show
gotta on April Fool's Day. We gotta just like log in and then not be us. Is literally Sylvia and DJ.
Yeah, just them two.
Yeah. Yep, and not even having a show like just talking to each other
on opposite day, like, or whatever. And we just gonna storm the chat.
Yep.
Literally Sylvia and DJ.
Like, damn. What's going on, Karen?
Karen got to be on there too.
Yeah,
as you see,
like they really be on some like Road Warrior shit though. They like the Dudley boys in the fucking chat.
Yeah, wait, and goddamn, and Gigi is Spike Dudley.
Get the tables.
Get the table.
Gigi is Spike.
Yeah,
y'all remember Spike, the little midget?
The midget, no. Yeah. Look, but yeah. Oh man,
it was Devon. What was the other one? Devon was
and Bubba Ray.
Yeah, Bubba Ray, and then it was Spike, the midget one.
Oh, I don't remember Spike. I ain't watched it that much.
Yeah, I had to change my name just now. You know, I changed back to Bobby Nomac later.
Holy shit! Wait a minute. Nope.
Because that's what it was supposed to have been.
Hey,
wait a minute.
Left. I got a question for you. Left. I got a question that I've been wanting to ask you for a long time. I've just never mustered up what just happened.
My bad. I was trying to get this name. I need. Hold up. Look, like Tongue Ring Tony. I need to introduce everyone to this nigga. Tongue Ring Tony. This shit is very frustrating to me. Like,
all right,
you're owning that shit. Go ahead. I'm moving on.
I have a question that I've been wanting to ask you. What that mouth do?
Nothing to you, bitch. You bulldog Mark ass trick.
This is the shortest show in literally anything podcast history. Good fucking night. Shut it down.
Yo, what Gigi. Yes, I'm a wild boar. Yo,
the first 8.5 minutes of this shit has been absolutely outrageous already. All right. So we was trying to do hot takes. I was trying my best to steer towards hot takes, and shit just went.
That was a hot take.
Left. Real quick. Now, if anybody who knows me well knows I'm not a huge fan of like all these made up ass days, like for things. I don't mind days made up for people. I can live with that. Mother's Day, Father's Day, you know, Grandparents' Day, whatever. I can live with all of those. I don't like just National Avocado Day and shit like that. Like, that's weird to me. Like, who thought of that? Like,
avocados are awesome, bro.
I don't like guacamole that much.
Listen, avocado toast is a wonderful thing. I don't know what you.
My nigga, they be charging y'all. They be charging y'all $17 for some grass and bread. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing.
Oh no, I make my own.
Okay, that's valid.
My culinary delights and shit.
Yeah, I say all that to say this. Today is National Podcast Day, apparently. I did not know this was a thing, but apparently it is a thing. And now I have to, just acknowledge the fact that we are here on National Podcast Day during our 29th iteration of this particular podcast. So I thought that was dope. As far as hot takes, yes, that was a hot take, Mr. Tony, Mr. Tongue Ring Tony. Like, that is weird. Like, I'm not gonna call you that shit ever.
Yeah, you don't have to ever. Please don't.
That was the one. I'm reading though, my nigga. Like, it's right in front of me. Oh man, okay.
You know what my name is, what my real name is.
My name is my name.
Who's next on this?
But my name is not my name.
Oh wait, fuck. I forgot about this. Now you know what? Normally, I would be a major, like scorned, hurt prick about this, but only because I honestly in my mind felt like what was going to happen actually did happen. So I'll give you this, Gigi. Gigi's a Cowboys fan. And y'all know we from Philly around here, Philadelphia area. And we are Eagles fans. And we do not fuck with the Cowboys in any way, shape, or form. But I will be the first to sit up here and tell you that I did not think we were going to win the game going into the game, but I certainly didn't think we were going to get our asses handed to us the way we did. We got smoked. And that football team beat us. And congratulations to y'all. I still hope y'all don't win another fucking game the rest of the season. But I'm gonna be humble because if y'all don't win another one, y'all whooped our ass. So that's all I can say. Yeah, but that's the end of that. I'm not giving them a whole bunch of time on our space because fuck out of here. But I ain't gonna not be that guy.
I just want to tell your son to stop, jumping from team to team or player to player. I thought you was an Odell Beckham Jr. fan.
He's still a Browns fan.
Stop screaming this Tom Brady shit.
He was talking about avocados, bro. Tom Brady got like an avocado wine and a tequila. Like that's his. Like he's a heavy avocado dude. Wow.
Okay, never mind. My bad, nephew. I was about to chop your head off. Right?
He was trying to give you some knowledge, bro.
All right, thank you. I appreciate that. My bad. I apologize.
See, Gigi, I'm about to disable your motherfucking comments. I gave y'all a little bit of props. Now you talking about we was Frankfurt High School. Like you take your shit too far, Gigi. You take your shit too far. I'm about to disable the shit out your comments for the rest of the show. Don't do it. That's petty of me, but I'm not above it. I'm not the fuck above it. Who's next on the goddamn hot takes? Gigi done pissed me off.
All right. So I was on Facebook and somebody had posted something, and to me it was funny. So I made like a little funny comment on the post and shit, right? So chick put up, "Don't ask me for pussy if I can't ask you for money."
Okay.
And my comment on there was like, "Well, I don't be asking for pussy. I offer dick. Like it's a difference."
Talk heavy, nigga. Talk heavy, nigga.
I'm not going to ask you for no pussy. I'm going to offer dick. Like, now it's up to you.
To anybody?
No.
He said, yeah. He said,
I hate you, dog. Like, because
he said, yeah.
I'm on my joint. Like, I hear you say anybody, but I didn't hear you say to anybody. You fucking husky ass walrus. Get the fuck out of here, dog. Yo.
Remember that scene on Money Talks? He's like, so he grabbed you like this?
Yeah.
like this.
That would be you if you was in it. That's how subtle you would be. Because that's how clean you throw them shits in. Oh, man.
Yo, where's your shirt?
Shit.
God.
Funny. God damn.
Yeah. So
he said, yeah.
Now, Mike, stop listening to Hood. Yeah.
God.
So no, like I'm looking at like the post was just crazy, and then like Shorty ended up trying to turn that shit around on dudes, talking about how dudes not real men because they supposed to like want to make sure that a woman is worthy of, or a woman's supposed to make sure that a guy is worthy of them or whatever. A guy should be paying bills in order to smash. What about situationships? What about what you got coming together with what I got, and that just being good enough? Like, why the fuck we gotta bring money into the situation?
But also there's a lot of people out here, and I'm just going to use this loosely, but there's a lot of people expecting Bentley car payments for Buick pussy. That's all I'm just going to say.
Talk.
And it goes both ways, but for this direct conversation, there's a lot of people, like I said, who require Bentley car payments for burnt out Pinto pussy.
I'm about to say for some Honda Civic coochie, like out of here. Like no, but okay. So here's another thing about that I don't like, that fucks with me. Like the pick me shit is so weird. Like women and men both do this on these apps and get on here and say shit relationship wise that they don't believe in, so people will look at them in a certain light on the internet. The pick me shit is weird. It's like a dude will go in and be like, and it'll be a nigga with no job that sit at home and play PlayStation all day, smoke weed, only know how to cook oodles and noodles, and be like, my girl, well, you know, if she with me, she ain't paying for nothing. Nigga, neither are you. Like, that's weird. Right. Or same difference, if you girls who be like, well, if he ain't got and he can't do and da-da-da-da-da, and she waiting for her EBT to reload so she can sell her stamps to buy a pocketbook. Like, this is the shit I'm talking about. It happens on both sides. That kind of shit's weird in those comments to me, and it happens all the fucking time. And no judgment to none of them hustles or whatever you're doing. If you live with your mom, that's great, but don't get on Facebook talking shit about people. If you selling your stamps to buy bags, that's great. Don't get on IG acting like you live in a different life. That's the thing, and that's where all that shit come from. Left, like her putting that. If don't ask me for some money, if you can't ask, if don't ask me for pussy, if you ain't giving me no money, bitch, why you need my money?
Like, I'm gonna say this.
What's going on in your life that your last resort is off here pawning coochie for $40 a pop? Like, that's fucked up.
And you know, in the Bible, like, you know, they overcharge for pussy, because in the Bible, like I'm gonna find the actual quote, but you know, they was offering a heck of a lot less, you know. You know
frankincense and myrrh. They were selling.
Yeah, I mean, some frankincense, dog. Like you was getting some good smell goods for the air and shit, and that's it.
Hey, yo, what if you paid a prostitute and she was like, you can only fuck a missionary?
Like, girl, I paid for this.
Yo, like how you selling pussy with stipulations?
Don't that like it got a warranty? Like, what is this? Like, I don't know. No, look under the hood. Give me here.
So what you got? Doggy style miles and shit?
Look, tapping on the top of the coochie. This pussy right here gets you 3 or 4.
Nah, that's in like the same vein as. Have you ever seen this shit that was like it was like after you go to your therapist and then your car get declined and then they start roasting all your insecurities?
I never thought it, but that's funny as shit. Like in theory, that's hilarious. Hold on, let me get to these comments. Let me see what we got here. Gigi, what happened to the days of friends with benefits that doesn't exist? Gigi, it exists. It just don't exist on the internet because people got to portray a certain image.
Sneaky links. The kids these days are calling it sneaky links. Yeah,
the kids these days, yes they do.
These young whippersnappers and shit.
Yeah, girls be letting dudes. Yeah, exactly. It'd be the girl talking all that crazy shit. They'll be waiting for him to flip her tax money. Like, them be the ones. What's wrong with helping each other? Fuck all that other stuff. People be doing too much. I agree. I definitely agree. Women and men, hoes are people, Sylvia. We don't like gender. Hoe is not gender based. Like, it's a lot of different hoes.
We're not like, assuming these hoes.
Yeah, hoes come in all forms and all genders as well. So we're not gonna do that.
Didn't Luda have a song? Use oh.
You're doing hoe activity with hoe tendencies. Hoes are your friends. Hoes are your enemies. Yo, he was a real live beast, bro. Like we give him love here, but overall, he just does not get enough love from me. Yeah, Luda's that guy.
It's not Luda.
But yeah, go ahead. You go ahead and finish up your point about this. I don't want to. We kind of got into the meat of the conversation. I didn't know if you had anything else to add to that, bro.
No, I mean, I was just basically, speaking on the fact that, people was full of shit, and you sit back and, like, people want to be, like they want to be like they want people to be what they're asking for, but they don't qualify for what the fuck they asking for.
Yeah.
Like, what are your qualifications? Or also, like I said, just like you have both have to bring things to the table. Yeah, definitely people got to bring things to the table. But I'm on this shit like, what the fuck happened to, all right, like we bringing the equal thing to the table. Like you bringing the yamage, I'm bringing pickle.
The damage.
Absolutely. See, this is what tells me that you rhyme every day. Because me personally, like if I was in my tablet every day writing, yeah, I would have shit like that. But you know.
Yeah, I literally I rap, I freestyle it all. Like I really don't listen to music in the car.
Yeah. So yeah, like so we bring it, it's an even exchange, and people act like on the internet, people act like an even exchange don't fucking exist. Fuck out of here.
I mean,
that dick.
It's just times when, you know what I mean, I have it's as old as time, bartering for goods. Sometimes that happens to be services. Like, hey, listen, you need something, I'm pretty good at what you need. Even if you ain't good, I'll make it work, shorty. So let's go. Like,
y'all niggas ever been prostitutes before?
You said what?
Y'all niggas ever been prostitutes before?
Explain. I need context. I can't answer.
Yeah, you gotta contextualize this.
So this chick that I used to like mess around with, I've realized that like, I mean, I didn't really like her that much. She didn't really like me that much. We were just cool, and she was just like making food for the homies all the time. Like, and then it got so bad because you know how like white people talk about people. So like my roommate Josh would be like, "Yo, tell that slut I said I want a cherry pie." And then I would just send her a screenshot, and then she'd say something like, "This slut will make him a cherry pie," and then like I just go over there and knock her shit around, and then I will be coming home with a cherry pie. Like I don't know how to, like I was really prostituting myself for goods.
Yeah.
And like you know what, I'm allegedly because like I think I could go to jail for that, right?
No, I think you're good.
Statute of limitations.
Statute of limitations. Yeah.
Yeah. You're right.
Hey, listen, man. So here's the thing, right? Being single, you dig me, is a different.
It's a wild place. It's a wild place.
Yeah. The gift and the curse.
You never really know what you're getting yourself into when you're dealing with a woman until you into it already, like to you all the way there. Like I'll give you a perfect example. I was a young boy. I ain't gonna say how old I was. I'll just tell you that I wasn't out of high school yet. And I was dealing with a woman who's a little older than me in this situation, right? Now, I done dealt with some girls that are older than me, but I'm talking like I was a freshman, she was a senior. Not like an adult ass woman while I'm still doing some other shit.
When I was a senior and I cracked my my ex's mom, yeah.
You are.
I dedefinitely cracked.
You are always on a mission to just prove it. Like,
boy, you are the goddamn devil.
Hey, Miss Eileen, you told me everything I know.
Oh man. So, I don't like periods of silence in here, but like I just really had to. I mean, but yeah, there you go.
Well, nigga, sometimes you got race. I don't know.
And really, that's just what it is. Sometimes you got to race. So no, to finish the story, like I said, I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm at that age. Start messing with this chick. She's a few years older than me. I won't get specific, but like at first, it's like. I ain't have like my official driver's license. Like I was a scofflaw, little dirty North Philly young boy. So, you know, I absolutely had knowledge of how to drive. But, you know, she teaching me how to drive. She taking me shopping. She doing all these things. And of course, you know, I'm knocking it down. But like midway through it, I realized like, wait a minute. Is is this was happening, and I was full on getting pimped out by this young lady. Like, but the whole thing was she was so nice to me and like nice to
She
my
was
mom.
so nice.
Like she was doing, like she was buying my mom shit. Like that's what it was. So it was like when I realized shit wasn't cool, I'm like, no, I gotta chill on this. And then my mom like, where's such and such at? She ain't been around in a minute. I'm like, no, nigga, you just want something. We ain't doing that. That shit is wild.
Nah, I'll tell you. I like the beginning of quarantine, I was messing around with this girl from Delaware. Real successful girl, was on Good Morning America, was on a Ryan Seacrest show. She has a business, or not an LLC. She has a nonprofit for single moms, or for moms. And me, like, I'm not the type of dude that, like, I don't want to meet your family and shit, like, off rip. Like, I don't want to go to the cookout. You know what I mean? Like, I want to make sure I like you and all that.
Give me what? Oh, pause right there on that story, because the comments, I ain't even peeped the comments. Right?
This one is hilarious.
So that's one. Because your girl not your woman not the only one in there showing off. Here go mine. What's the bitch name? We need to see if she's still buying gifts. Let me tell you something, Nick. That bitch is 65. So if she's buying gifts, she's definitely not getting dick. Because she was damn near 20 years older than me. No, thank you. Hey, you don't got to worry about that. That woman is an old ass woman now. And I'm okay. She is definitely, let me think. I was what? That 18, not quite 20, 18 years. Like, but much, much older than me. So
your mom was just cool with you getting molested.
My we'll have that discussion another day. I can tell you, that's not here. Look, but you see how quick the script flips? Look at this comment. Ain't this a bitch? Let's work now. Let's go get it. That is
you gonna be in that shit, and then she gonna be something. Yeah, you like this cootie cat? Like she gonna say shit like that.
Listen, you ain't even got to do work, dog. Like you got, like they got toys, man. You better take her to the toy store and shit. Yeah. And play Toy Story with her ass.
Yeah, toys today ain't like the toys that she used to have back then.
Yeah,
back
you gotta play Toy Story with her.
Yeah. You don't make it noise that you're not open.
I need some liniment, baby.
Hey, Kevin, when you put my bathwater on, make sure you put some of that apple cider vinegar in there. Put the apple cider vinegar in the bathwater for me, because I make sure it's nice and tight for the next time.
Wow. And make sure you put some Epsom salt in there too, baby.
By the amount of salt y'all putting in this. Like,
rub that coconut oil on your chest.
All in your taco meat. Oh shit! This is amazing. Literally anything podcast for the people. We are 28 minutes into the show, and Bedlam has fucking broken out. It's got how what's the boy used to say? It's a slobber knocker. Like, if you're a wrestling fan.
So, long story short,
go ahead.
Shorty get mad at me because I don't never want to come around. Like, that's typically not who I am. Let's say that. That's okay. That in the past, that's not who I was. Not to say like I liked her and everything. Like that was like it was a possibility. But you having a daughter, I don't think it's appropriate for me to meet your daughter. These type of things. So I started to distance myself very quickly because, as everybody knows, I don't like arguing. I don't like going back and forth. I don't curse at women. I don't do any of those things. I don't yell at women. I don't even raise my voice ever. And she like, oh, you just want to be one of them trifling ass niggas that just don't want to meet nobody family. Like that's how she would talk to me. Right. And I would be like, bro, like I don't like that. All right, cool.
Was
like
voice that deep too?
No, like that when she got in that bag, she was like, you just want to be one of them nasty ass niggas. Like, so
I hate this old mustache grandma rollout that you got with this voice. Like you sound like a mustached grandmother.
Hey, Miss Pearly. Damn, my aunt Darlene, R.I.P. So long story short, me and her, she tried to talk to me again like Man, like February. And I was in such bad depression. I had no time to just entertain anything she had to say to me. And we FaceTimed a couple times. And like the first day we talked, she was like, oh, like we should hang out. And I was like, all right, like maybe how about we just meet up somewhere? So then she was like, yeah, like I want you to do X, Y, and Z. And I'm like, bro, like that's not the time. Like me and you haven't talked in months. And like that's not the type of time that I'm on. I'm just a different type of dude. Like I don't need to get the yams on the first date. Like I'm cool. So she was like, well, you know what? Like, you don't fuck with me because you don't never, I be having organization this and doing that and doing this with my organization. And like, yeah, I understand not wanting to come, but you don't even donate. I cashed out the $40 and said, because bitches love $40. I never heard from her ever again. I never heard from her ever again.
Because
bitches love $40.
Never heard from her ever again. That is the first time I ever called a black woman a bitch.
Wait a minute, but when was the I'm curious to know, like, when did we come to like the agreement that $40 became the standard amount? Like, when
I don't know.
It's just easy. $220.
Like, were you on the text? I missed
the thread.
Because
like 40. Hear me out. $40, right? Because I loan a nigga $40. 50 is steep. $40? 40, that's like
I can give you $40 and never miss.
Because
exactly.
40,
that's like $50.
50, like you need 2 20s and a 10. Like you need a whole 50, like because people don't give away $50 bills.
There's not a $40 bill.
It's not a $40 bill. People don't give away $50 bills, and then 2 20s is nothing. Like, all right, there go 2 20s. There it go. It's just that easy.
To your point, put it this way. Nigga, like, hey, nigga, let me hold $1. Like, oh yeah, cool. Let me hold $2. I don't know. We're encroaching steep territory.
Yo, people do have weird cutoffs with shit like that. It's
like, I'm not loaning you $2. I give you $1.
First of all, I'm very sketchy about the way you ask me for money. Like, don't ask me to borrow dumbass amounts of money. Like,
I need $3.50. Yo, let me hold $3.50.
$12.99. I need about $3.50.
Yeah, that's the only random amount I can accept because it's the personal word. Like,
I need about $3.50. That's when I realized it was a crustacean from the Mesozoic era.
Goddamn Loch Ness monster. Yo, yeah, no, $3.50 is always a good amount to ask for. But
bruh,
no, seriously, like,
anytime you put something in the oven for me, I'll be like, hey, yo, put that dirty motel on $3.50.
So my issue, right, and this is my biggest issue with the amounts, because I grew up in the era of crack heads, like real crack heads, not like these.
I love the cleanup.
Like crack heads, nigga, crack heads in my era. Like I'm talking niggas that will steal anything from you, like any motherfucking thing. So when you come to me and you ask me to borrow $7.26, like, no, nigga, how you that much short of your rock? Like, it's weird. Like, I don't like odd amounts of money to be asked from me. Yo, that shit is crazy. Now, the other thing I'll say is some amounts of money I give to you on a loan, John, and never expect to get it back. If I give you $20 or under, I don't anticipate ever seeing that money. Not that I want it. So I just be like, here, take it. Like,
because I was going to spend that anyway.
Let me hold $20. You don't got whole shit. You can have $20. Like, it's just certain people you operate a certain way with. But like, weird amounts of money scare me because I think you're about to go get high with my money and I can't let you do it. Like, no. Like,
nigga. Why is she gonna request $40 and then gonna say for bitches love $40?
Yo,
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, bro.
Hey,
I'm gonna send her $40 too.
Mm-hmm.
And you know,
you better cash that shit in, good brother. You better cash that shit in.
You want to send her $40?
Because bitches love $40.
Well, nigga, sometimes you got race. I don't know.
You gonna send it? Sometimes,
shit. You got race.
Like it is what it is, man.
Run me my money. She ain't playing with you, bro.
What was I about to say? Oh, yo, when has a crackhead pissed y'all off the most? Everybody got a good crackhead story. It's like you born with one if you black.
You know the thing that used to irritate me about crackheads? I hated crackheads who tried to sell shit that people didn't want. Like, I hate when you come through the block with like,
hey brother, like, I got these walking shoes for your baby.
Like, bro, I got kids come through with curtains, like some old ass flower curtains that he stole from his mom's crib. Like, bro, why you got Miss Darlene curtains? Take your fucking curtains back here. Like, real shit. Like, that's the kind of shit that used to make me mad with crackheads. Like, don't try and sell me some shit that you don't even know. You know nobody want this shit. Come on, man, look out here. Give me $1.50. What? No, nigga, I'm not giving you $1.50 for used curtains from your mama house that she gonna cuss me out about soon as she said, do you see Tyrone around there with my curtains? Like, no, I'm not doing that
Mr.
shit.
Bigum. Yo, all right, see, you done started up story time with Lefty. Goddamn. All right, so I'm in...
Just for the record, we still haven't gotten out of hot takes yet. Go ahead.
Yeah. I'm in 7th grade.
I just want that to be known.
Right? I'm either in 7th or 8th grade. But I come home from school. The whole house, like the downstairs is fucked up. We had wrought iron gates on our windows and shit. Cause nigga, we in the hood. We in North Philly, 24th and Cecil B. Moore, like Nicholas Street to be exact. Like we on some shit. Fucking wrought iron fence on the kitchen window is like open. It's all sorts of frozen food sitting on top of the deep freezer. Like everything that was in the regular freezer, that's all on top of the deep freezer. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I go in the house, like, yo, what's up? So I mean, I go upstairs, ask my mom, what's up? She like, motherfuckers broke in here today. What? Niggas broke in the house. So we come outside, like we go outside, and crackhead boy walked past the house. Matter of fact, this is a couple days later, but all right. So what ended up happening was crackhead boy that lived down the street from us broke in the house. He broke in. He got all the food out the freezer and shit, was ready to take it out the window, but then decided that he was going to venture through the house and see what else he was going to steal. So he's on the second floor.
Adventurous crackhead. Go ahead.
Yeah, on the second floor, and on the second floor, the back room was me and Chuck. You had the bathroom, then my grandmom's closet, because all of her fucking clothes was in there. Like it was a whole room, but that was her closet. And then her bedroom. Then you go up the steps to the 3rd floor. You got my sister's room and my mom's room on the 3rd floor. So crackhead was on his way upstairs and then stops at my door. She had a long denim trench coat on the door. This nigga snatches the trench coat off the door. My grandma hear him and thought it was Chuck. Was like, Chucky, that you? A denim trench coat, dog. So she like
1980s thing. That is the most 1980s thing that may have ever been said on this show. That's gotta be the 80s. No fucking way that's any other.
So yeah, and it shit, I graduated that's early 90s. So she thought it was Chuck. Right. He heard her, was like, oh shit. So she come out and see him, he's running. So he run down the steps, go hop out the window or whatever and take off. So a couple days later, we all outside, we shooting basketball in the crate, you know, getting real nice with the jump shot. And we see some dude go walking past with one of Chuck's shirts on. Because we didn't know who did it. This nigga walking by with Chuck's shirt on, like, Hey, yo, mom! We yelling up to the 3rd floor. We found out who did that shit. Yo, Onion Head and them did it. Crackheads down the block. Chick had a ponytail that was so fucking small, it looked like a fucking onion. Like the top, you know what I mean? We called the bitch Onion Head. So we all outside. We got hammers and shit. We about to fuck them up. And my mom will not allow it.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, time out. Let's be clear for story purpose. Like literal hammers, not like automatic weaponry.
Bob the Builder ass niggas.
Yeah, like, niggas ran outside with tools.
Yeah,
to beat a nigga. Yo,
like we just gonna beat this nigga ass.
I don't know what neighborhood y'all from, but only in North Philly where niggas be like, "We ain't got no guns, man. Grab whatever the fuck in there." like
so,
niggas came out deep with hammers. That's fucking
hammers, fucking 2x4s, everything. Like, yo, come outside. Like, we at their door. Like, somebody gonna come out here and catch this ass whooping. So nothing ever happened, to my knowledge, at that point. So a couple years ago, I'm talking to my mom about the situation. She was like, "Oh no, one day when you was at school, we fucked them up." Like, y'all left me out of this shit. I wanted some of this.
We could just fuck you
up. Yo,
I mean, we do reserve the right to fuck you up.
You know what I mean? Yo, like my mom definitely told me, yeah, we ended up going down there one of them days while you was at school and we beat the shit out them motherfuckers. I'm like, wow. Fucking on my goddamn head.
I have to get the or we could just fuck you up drop. I gotta add that because I think we use it enough where it would actually be properly like placed in there. And that's the only part. Just that, but like, or we can just fuck you up. We do reserve the right
to fuck you up.
Like, yeah, two separate ones, just with those two like blurbs. But
Kev, you gotta remember this shit. So boom, I go to my fried chicken spot with a Chinese joint, you know what I mean, on my lunch break. And I walk in there on a Street, right? No, not that one. Not that one. On 52nd and Larchwood.
Okay.
So I'm boom, walk in, get the same one. The nigga said my ass looked fat.
I'm about to say the same spot where the boy
the same spot.
You was looking thick that day. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I walk out, bruh. All I seen was a fucking blur. And I look down and my food's just not in my hands, dog. And then in my head, I'm looking at boy, like literally he all the way down, like from Larchwood, I blink, my food's not in my hands, and bruh's in front of the setup where we work at. And I was, what the fuck just happened? And I'm in a shirt and suit and tie, goddamn Stacey Adams on chasing this fucking crackhead. And he running like, Ricky! Bruh, I was tight. I think I genuinely think I went home early. Like, that's how mad I was. This nigga snatched my fucking food out my hands, dog.
Oh, that's... I've never had that shit right there.
Bruh, I was tight. And the only reason why I knew it was a crackhead because I got good eyesight. And it wasn't no fucking soles on them shoes. And the way that them shits was flopping, there wasn't no shoestrings on them either. So that nigga was definitely a something head.
That nigga robbed you in a pair of Air Bubs.
Exactly.
Bruh,
I was sick. And the funny thing is, I was mad the most because a homeless person touched me. Like, like his hand, like it was like skin to skin contact on me. Exactly.
Be like, I got Daewoo on my hands.
Ooh, I touched Daewoo. Yo, yeah, that is exactly the way you feel about that shit.
Shit.
All right, so we got a lot of shit going on. We've literally been in hot takes for 44 minutes straight.
Oh, you don't want my hot take now?
Take your heat out of here, nigga.
No, we're gonna move on now. We're trying to get some of this shit I got.
I remembered it
for the show put together. Yeah, how about you use it as your closing thought if you hold on to it? Then
bet.
We'll spin the block on it, and that could be your last one
for sure.
Ready
all right,
box boy.
So I got one thing I want to get into. I know it's going to take a minute. So I want to touch on some funny shit that we won't have to stay on for an awfully long time. Let's get to a few things. All right. So, all right. Here's one. Y'all want a black person or a white person?
White people.
White people first? Okay.
I mean, they go first anyway, right?
They privileged and shit.
Score. So, y'all fan of horror movies at all?
Absolutely.
We've heard of The Conjuring, right?
Absolutely. My punk ass won't watch the third one by myself.
So, the house that was built in the year 1836 that inspired the movie The Conjuring is now up for sale. It is a 14-room renovated farmhouse, sits on 8 acres, 3,000 square feet of space, a brick fireplace, and an outhouse. It is now on sale for $1.2 million.
It's not going to sell.
It's in Rhode Island. It's in Rhode Island. It's on sale. It's for sale for $1.2 million. And it's been there and rebuilt and renovated several times since the year 1836.
Bro.
I need to understand why white people care about these sorts of things. Like, I'm so concerned with the fact that, number one, $1.2 million? We paying that to live somewhere with, come on, man.
You like, okay, so Left, you said that it's not going to go for that. I guarantee you it go for more. You want to know why?
It's going to sell over.
Go ahead and say.
So this is why I want to say, think about, so is it right to say that all three of us have seen The Conjuring? At least the first Conjuring.
Yep.
These niggas had a whole bedroom dedicated to all the spooky shit that they be acquiring over their escapades. Then nobody fucking ask you to do that, my nigga. So it's really people who, like, somebody's going to, like, rich people be weird, especially when you was born rich.
Man,
somebody going to buy that house. And also, there's going to be some dead kids. There's going to be some dead children in that house. Watch. We've seen how the movie played out.
Yeah, no, it's nothing good can come of that shit. I get curiosity, Gigi. I promise you I do. Gigi said people are curious of the supernatural. And then she said it's also a couple of lost souls in there. And that's real. But I'm good on all of that, man. Like, I just don't. If I own it, I'm turning that shit into a museum for other stupid motherfuckers to come pay me money to see.
That's what they did with the Amityville house.
That's what I would do with it. Like, that would be my purchase. But I'm not purchasing that shit to live there.
I'm not putting that shit. I'm not putting my name on that. They give you that bad juice, bro. Curiosity killed the cracker, and I'm gonna say it.
Curiosity killed the cracker. I'm not mad at that one. No, seriously, I wouldn't do that. I'm good. I don't understand this.
The reason I feel like it's not going to sell for that price point, is because, like, it's a video. I'm trying to remember the exact name of the video, but it's a video on YouTube, and it talks about houses that are similar to that one, that have a haunted history to them, and they having trouble selling these fucking houses. It's one house that I think it's in Rhode Island. It's not that house though. It's a house in Rhode Island that they are like, they giving away this fucking house for free because it's been it's just a haunted ass house.
Oh, like, that's the shit that got the tree where, like, families kept killing themselves at that tree.
I don't know if that's the one, but I just know this one particular house, it don't have no plumbing in the house. Like,
they got an outhouse?
It don't got a sink, not a bathroom, none of that shit. And they saying that if you buy this house, you have to move it from that location.
What? You just gotta pick the house up?
Yeah.
Oh, like, so you want to keep the land, but you gotta.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck is the purpose? Like, and it's like 10 of these houses that's on that list.
I mean, like, but the one thing that this house has over all those houses is that there's 3 movies made about this house. 3 of them. So, I'm sure there might be a movie, but somebody, I feel strongly enough that there's one weird enough white person to go, I love the Conjuring movies. I want to own the house, and I'll pay whatever it costs. Like, I feel like there's one right there.
I can see it now. Hi, my name is Ralph. I actually am a stay-at-home dad. I collect bottle caps in my free time. And my budget is $2.8 million.
And stamps. He collects stamps as well.
These niggas be having the worst shot. Hi, I'm actually a motivational speaker for mentally slow donkeys, and my
for disenfranchised geese.
I'm a full-time grocery bagger, and in my spare time, I study fruit flies. Like what?
Yeah.
I'm
actually a professional didgeridoo player.
Like,
I played a didgeridoo at the local library.
This nigga said didgeridoo. Like, yo, wow.
They really be wilding out though, man. Like this is crazy. You be mad as shit watching that shit. Like I'm busting my ass. How do you have $4 million to spend on the house? Fucking
they be
playing
blowing
the
my
didgeridoo. That shit, wow. All right.
I'm gonna go on TV playing the didgeridoo, acting real niggery too.
All right, here we go again. Here's the choice again: black people or white people.
Black.
You said what?
Black.
Hispanics.
Black this time. All right.
Yeah, DJ, fill us in.
So did he fucking Bow Wow baby mom?
Good for
Now,
him.
what's funny
Who
about
ain't
that?
did he fucking?
Wait a minute. What's funny about that is this: someone with a microphone decided to ask Bow Wow about it.
Oh, right.
Why y'all keep talking to Shad? Why y'all keep putting your microphone in his face, bro?
I bet you that nigga went.
Why do they keep putting microphones in Shad's face? Like, we don't really want to hear Shad Moss discuss these things. Like, it's not something we want to do. And yet, somehow or another, we continue to invite Shad to these places. Like, no, bro. So, you want to know what his quote was when asked about the rumor? His quote was, "We dealt with it. We talked." No, nigga. Y'all talked. You dealt with it. They're fine.
Right.
Yo.
What, nigga?
Diddy is a different type of fucking animal, though. Like, Diddy fuck everybody, baby mom. Like, that shit just is what it is. If you famous, Diddy fucked your baby mom.
I mean, I can say a past
son girl. Did he?
Yeah.
His son.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
come on, man. Like,
I will say that a former me, identified with Diddy on a spiritual level in that aspect of relationship shit. That aspect. I ain't trying to party with nobody. I had no niggas call me daddy, but I used to be fucking a lot of baby moms.
Yo.
Like I rap about it a lot.
Wait a minute. So Shad said, because I'm about to stop calling him Bow Wow forever. Like he about to just be Shad for the rest of the shit.
He is Shad.
This nigga said it was a FaceTime call and it lasted an hour and 15 minutes.
And Diddy spoke that nigga down the whole phone call. Didn't let him get a fucking word in.
Take that.
You think Diddy say that in the bedroom?
I guarantee Diddy say that shit in the bedroom.
I be saying it in the bedroom.
Like, why wouldn't you? Like that shit.
Wait. Did you see the his old assistant was suing him for forcing him to serve them dinner while he was fucking?
Yeah.
And it was a damn shame that he had to feed this nigga while he fucking another nigga. while two grown ass men having sex, having to feed them French fries while two grown ass men having sex.
Yo, oh shit.
That's like when
you see Gigi comment.
etc.
Yeah,
daddy.
Hey, but Lefty is too because I asked him. He said, "I'll serve you dick." I said to everybody. He was like, "I mean, yeah." Look, whoop, hear the sound of the police.
I can't even fucking breathe. Whoa, that's hilarious. Oh my god. God damn. All right, I'm done. It always gets weird at some point. So yeah, like Bow Wow saying we dealt with it and revealing that, mind you, Diddy and this young lady have not even addressed their relationship publicly. So this is just again him wanting people to hear him talk. Like, sit down, Shad. All right.
Shadius.
I'm gonna move on from him.
Shad Rico.
Hold up. All right. So I just went black people. I'm gonna give you some shit from white people involving black people. Gotta love this one. And wait a minute, let me get the location before I start the story, because I like to know where this is happening at. In New England, Crimson East Hockey Club in Massachusetts.
Two shits.
In this particular case.
Massive.
It was a young African American man who was playing on a hockey club, and in the group chat of this hockey club, there were KKK photos sent and some other intimidating images and media trying to, make this young man feel a certain kind of way. The mom brought it to the club's attention, who brought it to the league's attention.
Oh, it was a child. It wasn't a.
No, these were children. This was a youth hockey league. My apologies if I did not make that. Yeah,
Christ.
This is a youth hockey league that this is happening in. They are now under investigation. The national office will be brought in to investigate the incident. It's made the Newsweek cover. And to me, it's just another example because I don't give a fuck what you say. That is learned behavior.
Behavior, for sure.
That is learned behavior. You don't just wake up wanting to send KKK shit to black kids on your hockey team. That's some shit that your parents have instilled in you, either directly or indirectly. That is learned behavior. That's really as simple as that. It's wild that motherfuckers still got to go through that in this day and age, but that is, I found that story interesting. Because again, white folks.
Yo, they picked the right motherfuckers because, people only do shit to motherfuckers that they feel like they're gonna get away with it doing to it. If you knew that this motherfucker was one of us three that's on this fucking podcast, you wouldn't send nobody that shit because you're gonna end up in a fucking cross-faced chicken wing getting your fucking lips stomped off.
Here's the thing: if my child is on that hockey club, or any of those teams or any of that shit, you got to remember that hockey is somewhat of a hyper-violent sport. If my son is of the physical stature that he needs to be in order to hold himself on an ice hockey rink, in an ice hockey rink, you know what I'm going to tell my son? Catch some friendly fire.
Mm-hmm.
Next time y'all on ice in practice, get high on that, get that shoulder up in that chin on one of them white boys in that group chat. Because that's how I'm gonna send
some
mine
good
to that.
high.
Look, and I'm coming to that practice, and I wish a motherfucker would. That's how I'm gonna tell my son to handle it. I'm gonna tell my son, oh no, we ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna let mom send emails and write letters and do whatever that shit. She could do all that. You wear equipment and carry a stick and move fast on ice.
You know you're the fastest nigga on there.
Yeah. Cook them. Absolutely fuck them up. There's no way in the world you can't. That's what I'm telling my son. And then I'm going to let I'm going to go through the diplomatic side and do all of that because that's what I'm supposed to do. But he fucking something up.
Yeah,
look. And my boy knows. Got you. He's ready for the shit. He will be with the motherfucking smoke. Yes. You're not gonna be KKK hoods in the group chat.
High sticking, fucking tripping, fucking cross checks, everything. As
soon as the ref drop that puck, throw them gloves down, skate fast as you can towards the
all
big motherfucker. Jump all furs, nigga. Make. We out there. I'm gonna give him those instructions. And like I said, I'm sitting in the front row.
Mm-hmm.
We camouflage on.
Pull that nigga. Pull that motherfucking jersey over. Put a jersey over his motherfucking head. Make.
I'm sitting in the front row in all black with a beret. Niggas gonna be scared as shit. I'm scared of every white person in there.
and you got to sit in there like this with your shirt, with your hand in your shirt,
shit right up in there.
Yeah.
Looking like a guardian angel and shit.
Hey, speaking of front row, did y'all see the what happened at the Philadelphia Soul game?
No, I did not.
Buddy got hit with. Yeah, I mean, I almost played.
I didn't even know that it was back. I fucked with Arena League football.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I almost played for them, low-key. Buddy got hit with a swing pass. He running up the sideline. It wasn't like he was going to score, but he running up the sideline for a decent gain, and the fan reach out and like try to clothesline him, grabbed his ass and all that. Like Buddy was about to fuck that fan up, and then the fan, they never released the fan side of it, but you can tell that he's trying to say I didn't do it on purpose. But when you watch it in slow mo, not even in slow mo, when you watch it,
if
he
you've
reaches
ever been
out.
to an Arena League game, you know how that works. Like, cut it out, dog. That ain't no accident. He reached out, grabbed Buddy, and then cheered afterwards. And then it was like you ever walk in, you know what I mean, walk in the classroom and see somebody like slap somebody and you say their name, like I ain't even do nothing. Like it was like one of them. Right.
Except it happened to be on national TV.
Yeah, no, that's an ass whooping waiting to happen.
Yo,
that's absolutely an ass whooping.
Another one in my hometown. Well, okay, so I grew up in Egg Harbor City, New Jersey, right? So it's Egg Harbor City, New Jersey, and it's Galloway.
Like,
Galloway,
you from Absecon. You from
Get the fuck out of here. No, the fuck I'm not. No, the fuck I'm not.
You just insulted that man.
I know. I had
No, the fuck I'm not.
It's there. You know what I mean? He told me, you know, he been killing me all day, so I had to get him back.
Galloway has a whole bunch of little pockets, right? There's one section called Pomona that bridges Egg Harbor City and Galloway. So Galloway, their food, their restaurants, Pomona will deliver to Galloway and Egg Harbor City. So I just wanted to paint this picture. One of the pizza places that I grew up on, Two Brothers, this man tried to break in and died. He waited till it closed, climbed into the fucking vent and got stuck and fucking died. Like no one knew he was there. No one knew how long he had been there. They just found this man dead. So at some point he tried to climb in the vent to shimmy his ass down like Santa Claus and got fucking stuck.
Crazy.
Good.
That's wild.
Good for him.
Good for you. Go night. I just realized you was on here. No worries about being late.
Miss Hatchet.
No, you don't get you call her Naya because she'll respond Mr. Clark, and we don't do that here. We don't do that to her.
That's so filthy.
We don't.
Like you're here trying to get me to watch smut.
Nigga, everything you speak is smut.
Well, I can dish it, but I can't take it.
I can't disagree with what he's saying. Hey, remember a couple weeks we was talking about child support? A couple weeks ago, Rick Ross got to pay $11,000 a month in child support, y'all.
Golly.
11,000. It's 3 kids total. Oh. Now, let me not. I want you to do this. That's still a lot of fucking money. I don't give a fuck how many. But he's got $11K total in child support payments for these 3 children per month, monthly.
Yes.
So for my quick mathematicians, 11 times 12. That's what their yearly salary is for having a Rick Ross baby. Because essentially, that's what this is.
I'm about to get knocked up by one of these rich niggas.
I mean,
that's what you into,
Hey,
listen, man.
Tell Bradley Cooper cute ass to come over here.
You trying to be a baby mom?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. The most unattractive thing on the planet for a woman is a woman that has a baby mom. Like, if they're not unattractive, but the most unappealing thing. You ever meet a woman with a baby mom before? And what I mean by that is that
when they baby dad, they close with their baby dad's other baby mom, and they be like, "That's my baby." Oh, okay, but you know what I'm talking about, right?
All right, so you know how quote unquote baby moms are. I'm sorry. I can't even say nothing about that. I gotta let you read that, and then you can respond if you so choose to. No,
hypothetically, say I'm pissed. I definitely AR grip. I definitely spray off quick. If you expected me to hesitate to shoot this bitch, then you were definitely in the playoffs with J.R. Smith.
Yeah. Okay. That's
actually, you know what? Hold on. Wait. I want to. Y'all go. Can you put that comment back up? Because I was just having this conversation with her yesterday.
Okay.
So I'm going to do it. I want you know that song. I'ma leave the door open. Yeah, you know that song?
Yeah.
So I'ma remix it. And then when my girl not doing what I want her to do, I'ma air this bitch out then. I'ma air this bitch out then. Yeah, go ahead. Rick Ross fat ass gonna have a colostomy bag.
So for those of you who may not be watching and are listening, what just happened was in our comments, my man Hood's significant other asked for permission to slide in Rick Ross's DMs, you know, since he busting checks and changing lives. And that was his response of shooting a bunch of niggas. So yeah, just so we're really she says it's a really big bag for both of y'all. It's a good business decision.
He gonna have a really big bag collecting his fucking colon. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
my man ain't playing. He plays sometime, but now
Maybach music.
yeah.
I will kill both of us.
Pure, everybody
Gonna die. Everybody gonna die tonight.
Oh shit! Everybody gonna die. Oh shit! All right. So
remember when Kevin Hart was funny?
That was when he was funny. That was my guy. Like that. Them first two, dog. The first three actually.
And his Shaq joint too.
Look, and now everybody's in here giving her like. First off, y'all, he just said he gonna shoot everybody. Why are y'all supporting this? Why are y'all saying she should get her bag when he's clearly not?
Nah, but you know how when you in class, you know your man's about to cut up. You're like, nah, do it, because you don't have to live with those consequences. He gonna get his ass beat when he go home.
Oh shit, no, that's real shit. That's real shit. Y'all definitely y'all gotta relax. All right, so hold up.
Wait, all the niggas who be thinking we so. Oh my bad.
You all right there, brother?
You started singing Negro
you said hold up, so I had to throw some Nate Dogg in there. Wait, all the niggas who be thinking we soft, we don't play.
You be letting niggas think you soft?
So we gonna get into this DJ Mustard thing.
I mean, I do moisturize, and shit, like.
For those of you who don't know who DJ Mustard is, hip hop producer, the maker of
Mustard
a lot
on
of
that beat,
of the songs that you love right now. Yes, indeed. If you heard that at the beginning of a song, that was DJ Mustard. Mustard on the beat, ho. So, DJ Mustard apparently has a set of rules in his studio where ugly people are not allowed. Now, he tried to punch out of this shit. It did not work, in my opinion. Like, he tried to clear it up. And then what he tried to do is he tried to backtrack that shit. And it was out there already. And it was a list of studio rules. Hood, can you read some of them rules to us?
Yeah, hold on.
You got them Jones on deck?
Yeah, I got them. Yeah, I got them. Because I saved. Yeah, right here. Do not come in here if you fucking ugly. If you did not hit the gym today, go to fuck home.
Right.
Don't come to my room to just look at what the fuck I'm doing. No negative Nancy's in this bitch. Be happy to even breathe the same air as a Grammy Award winning 100 million record selling nigga like me. High vibes only. No negative shit. I have no sympathy for lazy niggas. Do me a favor. Don't do me no fucking favors. No small talk. Come to work. Think before saying dumb shit. I mean, yeah. Wait. What? Oh, think before saying dumb shit. My security is armed and he'll drag your ass out of here.
These are the rules to the studio. Now, he revised the rules a little bit and changed the ugly thing. And now it's hold up, he changed it. But he put a little bit of what he did was he put some detail into it. This has nothing to do with how you look. It's about the energy you are putting out. Yes, there's a such thing as an ugly attitude and personality. If your energy ain't right, stay your ugly ass home. Your soul is going to shine here. So, that was his clarification.
My nigga. All he had to say is my fucking studio. Like, if I want to joke in my studio, I'm going to joke in my studio. Like, we praise Top Dog for literally having the same fucking rules, but just in a whole bunch of blood language and a whole bunch of slime language. Literally the same rules Top Dog had. We thought that was the greatest shit ever. This grown like, bro, it's his studio. So what?
I didn't see the big deal of it. What I didn't like was him trying to backtrack it. It bothers me that he tried to backtrack it. I was okay with him just saying ugly niggas ain't allowed in my shit. Like this his shit. I thought it was funny at first, but then when he tried to backtrack it, I kind of got mad. Like, all right, nigga.
Yo, first of all, don't be talking about fucking ugly like you don't want ugly people in your studio when you look like a fucking madball. That's for one. Number two,
Madballs was ugly as shit. That was an ugly
Madball.
I don't know if you might not be Madball age, my nigga.
He not Madball age, but you can Google that shit. Google Madball, and you gonna crack the fuck up.
You gonna see what one of them shits look like. And listen. Either way, being a child when we were children was weird. But go ahead.
Don't tell motherfuckers don't come into your studio if you.
Oh ugly. Yeah. I remember that.
If you fucking look like you drink mustard, DJ Mustard, like nigga, you look like your cholesterol is higher than the price of gas.
Oh shit!
Sit the fuck down, dog.
We cooking mustard right now. That's what we doing. Damn, I was cool with it.
It go on the glizzy, dog. It go on the glizzy. So that's what it is.
Wait a minute. What are you into?
DJ Mustard is into being an asshole. Fuck out.
I'm so fucking. I love it, man. It's okay. No worries.
Literally anything podcast for the people.
Indeed. That's us. We here, hour and 11 minutes in with the team. All right, one more before I get into the story that I know we're gonna spend a lot of time on.
That nigga don't even got no neck, dog. Like, seriously, like, dog,
I'm supposed to be offended by a nigga with no neck. Like, yeah.
Like, yo,
that's funny as shit.
I don't understand how your chains stay up. Like, you don't got no neck.
He got all collar. It ain't a neck.
Like, get the fuck out of here, dog.
All right, so I'm gonna move on from Mustard because I don't want you to keep talking about how ugly that brother is. Either one of y'all ever been to Miami?
Absolutely.
If you go there and meet a bitch named Elizabeth or a bitch named Kimberly Ann, watch them bitches because
I don't trust people that have two. I don't trust bitches that have two names. Like Kimberly Ann.
Nor should you.
Yeah, Andy
I don't
Joe.
trust people that got last names. I don't trust people that got two last names. It bothers the shit out of me. Like, I can't stand a motherfucker first name. Like, is like if you name like I don't like if your name's Jackson. Like, if your first name's Jackson, I don't trust you. Like, I don't. That shit's weird to me. But anyway, Elizabeth LeBay and Kimberly Ann. Oh shit, this bitch named Kimberly Ann LeBron Martinez. Damn.
What?
She got layups.
Long ass name. Anyway, she can play basketball and football, baseball and football. She's
Donkey
a sports star.
Rosas.
Yo, yeah, I gotta get that drop too. The East West All-Star game from fucking
Hagel McCringleberry.
Like that's one of the best goddamn skits ever. Fucking Key and Peele did great with that. But anyway, two women in South Beach reportedly arrested for drugging and robbing a Texas tourist. Now, here's my thing, right? I get it. We going to Miami. They robbed him for thousands of dollars.
Oh, like 12 bands or something like that, right? Oh, okay.
Credit cards, a phone, a Rolex, his Audi rental, and his Yeezys. These bitches stole his Yeezys. Over the next 16 hours, they spent $15,000 of his money on his credit cards that they stole from him, making payments through Apple Pay, Zelle, and other accounts. Thanks to surveillance footage, they were tracked down within 24 hours. They questioned him and they questioned the young ladies, and they admitted to putting Xannies in his drink and then taking advantage of him.
Hey, all I could think about was, damn, What did he do to make them niggas that mad?
I started thinking to myself, man, what did he do to make them niggas that mad?
Oh shit! Real shit though, man. Like, what the fuck? Why
They really try to ruin this man's life.
Yeah, they took him all the way the fuck out.
And
Bro.
when
Like,
he
that
wake
was
up,
crazy.
he ain't gonna have no fucking sneakers to walk in. Like, damn, he took this nigga's sneakers, bro. Like, imagine how mad would you be? So, all right, so left. Imagine if the crackhead that robbed your house was a female, and you saw her walking around with your big ass shoes on.
I'm gonna trip the shit out of that bitch.
Yo, what's
the hats on? Like, damn.
What is he gonna do with the big ass Yeezys, bro?
Oh shit, yo, damn.
Oh, I'm tripping.
Oh,
Man.
man, Yeezys.
Dumb Jones is on StockX right now.
Right.
That is hard, man. Like,
you had to think about that shit for a second. Like, maybe I should go buy them bitches.
They put.
I don't play with StockX.
Xanax in this nigga drink. Like, if you're not ready to take a Xanny, I can't imagine what kind of experience that was for him. Like, when you're ready to take a Xanax hits you. Like, what the fuck was that? Like,
bro, they had me on 0.5s, and it be niggas that be taking 30 clips, bro. They had me on 0.5s, and I wasn't functioning right.
This is what I'm saying, bro. Like, you gotta really, really be a different type of nigga to just get hit with a Xanny and keep pushing. So they really fucked it. They could have killed that man.
Yo, it was social media was on Drake's bumper when he said took a half a Xan. It was Drake a bitch if he out like a light off a half a Xan. I was like, what kind of monster are you?
But above that, why is taking pills? Why are you being able to take a dose of pills strong enough to knock out a psychopath good? Why are you okay with that? Like, nigga, you work at McDonald's. Like, what the fuck are you doing taking these kind of drugs? Yo, is it because you work at McDonald's? Like, oh man.
Why is your tolerance that crazy? Like, shit, like I felt some type of way when I took a fucking Tylenol 3s and shit, and the doctor told me to go the fuck home.
The codeine, man, that shit, all that, I can't do.
All of them opioids.
Yeah,
yo, that motherfucker gave me Tylenol 3s and was like, all right, yeah, you good, go ahead home. Like, I called this nigga like, yo, I don't even feel safe with going home. I'm on my way to your crib.
I remember that. He's like, man, these pills I'm good on this. I'm on my way. I'm like, well, come on, bro.
Yo, I get off the fucking trolley, was like, yo, I just need you to get me a big ass cup of water because I'm thirsty as shit. I show up, this motherfucker got the big ass plastic kitchen cup with all the ice water in that bitch. I was in that motherfucker like, yes.
Listen, if it's one thing I know is I know how to help a motherfucker break their high. I don't know a lot of shit, but if you come to my house fucked up, I can sober you up. Like,
This nigga left walked in and was like, that's a nice fucking fish. Big fucking eyes, but a nice fucking fish.
I like the feng shui.
Oh shit, that nigga had the robe on there. He was like,
I got an erection. Tell my wife I'm on the way.
Yeah. No, that's funny as shit.
Man. I was on that motherfucking couch gone. Like, I drunk that water, was like, yeah.
Ask Paige what happened when he gave me that goddamn Rice Krispie.
It was Captain Crunch. Didn't you take the Captain Crunch, John? Or was it Fruity? It wasn't a Rice Krispie. It was something else. But either way, bro was good while he was here. He really was. And then he got in the car, and
it was that day I realized I like Meg Thee Stallion the way I like Meg Thee Stallion. Because not a single Meg Thee Stallion song came on while I was in the car, but I was screaming Meg Thee Stallion lyrics that I didn't even know that I knew to the top of my lungs in a dead silent car the whole way home.
That is,
I mean,
funny.
are you
sure? I want to talk. Show you what you really about. Like, I was really in my car.
Are you sure it wasn't one of the songs with Cardi B on it? Talking about you want her to park that Big Mac truck Right in the back. Right in the
Because
back
I
of
don't even like new Meg. It was old Meg.
Oh shit.
You like
Put my little cat in their mouth. Said, nigga, I don't got a cat.
she
Bruh.
you like when she was still calling herself Tina Snow. You
Facts.
like that Meg, yeah.
Facts. Money
Listen,
good.
I'll tell you one thing about Meg.
Still hood.
She got one flow, but she can rap.
She's
She
the
just
female
got
the
one
baby.
flow.
She's female the baby.
Yeah,
It's
'cause
funny
he
that
got
they
one
don't fuck
flow
with each
too.
other like that.
He got one flow as well. Absolutely agreed. All right. So the elephant in the room. We have done our best to not discuss it. I mentioned that the trial ended last week, and now we have a conviction, and now we can have a discussion again. But before we do that,
I'm a flirt.
I just want to give you a quick little glimpse into something.
My time.
Big fella, toot that ass up.
What?
Surrender me that ass, mister.
Yeah.
You no longer one of them. I'm finna tear that ass from limb to limb.
Yeah.
You have the right to take pipe.
So,
Hey yo, do you know
R.
what the
Kelly was
first song
convicted. You say what?
the first song they gonna make that nigga sing?
There got to be something off Chocolate Factory.
Feeling on your booty, your booty, your booty,
First off,
your
right.
booty.
so many things are funny about this to me. So I'll start here. Number one, R. Kelly was convicted of sex trafficking and racketeering. He faces as much as life in prison. That is like the maximum sentence he can get from this. I won't believe he'll get that until I see it. So we'll see.
He's a black man. It's up there.
It is. It's absolutely possible. Okay. Now, it's a lot of different angles for this, right? But I'm going to tell y'all the first angle I'm going on just because it's in my emails and I got to... No, I'm going to go on that last. Matter of fact, I'm going to start here. So I seen a lot of people posting, right? After R. Kelly got convicted. And the first thing is, in a very joking, nonchalant fashion, by the way, I'm going to still listen to his music. Like this if you still going to listen to R. Kelly. And everybody like, laughing emojis and LOLs and all of that. I'm always a proponent of let people have fun. I try not to be that nigga within these situations, like with jokes and so on and so forth. Because I understand jokes gonna come because black people don't take anything seriously. And that's just that's just what we are. And that's okay. I'm fine with that part. We don't take shit seriously. Me personally, sex trafficking and child molestation is not funny to me.
At all.
I can't find the humor in that, people. I can't find the funny in listening to these songs. Number one, if you're still streaming R. Kelly songs, you're helping to pay for his defense. You should be aware of that part. Like,
yeah,
he's trying to sell his catalog because
he has
a bigger bulk of money.
He has a negative $2 million net worth.
This is what I'm saying. He wants to sell the rights to his catalog because you all are still streaming his music. So his catalog still has value. And you're helping pay for the defense of a criminal.
Wait.
He's a sexual,
not
he's a
just
sexual
the criminal.
deviant.
Not just
He's
the
a
criminal.
sexual
He's
deviant.
a fucking monster.
Like, I don't get how that's funny. I don't get how that's okay.
The thing that worries me.
Can listen to Seems Like You're Ready and not think that he's singing to a 12-year-old.
Right.
Because he is.
Right.
You people are fucking weird to me. Like, I'm sorry. Because I don't want to be judgmental. That shit is weird to me, though. It's weird. The fact that you can compartmentalize child rape from music is weird as shit to me. I can't separate that. I can't. I never will be able to. It's nothing in me that's going to make me go, you know what? I'll forget about that. Because the music's so good. I never stepped in the name of love and had so much fun that I said, fuck that. Like, it's weird. It's weird, y'all. It's weird. Just like the Nicki Minaj defending her brother and sleeping with a child rapist on purpose and marrying him is weird. It's no less weird than that for y'all to listen to R. Kelly music and not think about all the horrible shit he did to teenage girls. It's fucking weird. Like, stop punching for that shit, y'all. Just take the L. It's other good music. It's a lot of other good music.
Like, and it's crazy. Like, y'all. First of all, y'all want some good music that don't come from a fucking child molesting bastard that can, have you right in the bedroom. Listen to Raheem DeVaughn.
Listen, I don't care who you listen to. You can listen to the sound of the pitter patter of rain on your motherfucking window pane. You can't listen to this nigga though. Like, I don't. Yeah. It's weird.
The thing that bothers me, it seems like people are going out of their way to listen to R. Kelly because like how many niggas was listening to R. Kelly before this whole thing? There's that. Another piece of it. People comparing this situation to Hugh Hefner. Was Hugh Hefner a stand-up dude? No, I'm not defending Hugh Hefner by any means. Hugh Hefner put himself in positions to give legal women who are of age a position to earn some money. But what you're going to do is ride this dick. So like, yeah, you can leave, but you're not going to make this money. So he's a scumbag for that, for sure. Right. Rest in piss for that. But they were not children. In the United States, it says, I'm sure he did it with 18-year-olds. I'm sure. I'm even sure that he's probably looted a chick or two in the 70s. I'm sure of that as well, but we have not, that has not come to the forefront of our conversation, right?
But yeah, go ahead.
I'm saying what we know of him is that he's a scumbag who used his position of power to sleep with women and to put a little bit of money in their pockets and then to emotionally manipulate these women. These women who made a choice to go over there and then got in the realm of like a Stockholm syndrome, ended up staying X, Y, and Z.
Right.
R. Kelly kidnapped and harbored children.
With their parents' cooperation. Don't forget that part.
That
some of
also,
their parents' cooperation.
Valid. So now I'm glad because this brings me to my third point. R. Kelly did what he did, but these parents need to be held accountable too. Yes, the fuck they do, but that does not absolve anything that he's done.
Yeah, that's the dumbest shit I ever heard. But what about the parents? What about him? They should go to jail with him, not instead of him. Like, I don't understand because somebody made a song you could do a dumbass dance to while they are above reproach for kid fucking. Like, that's crazy. I don't know what that doesn't even equate to me. Also, the other thing is that why do we do this thing of, and black people do this a lot, when a black person does something wrong, they immediately find the white crime and the white person who did a crime and compare it to them and try to say,
well, Elvis?
They didn't do this to such and such.
They should arrest Elvis.
Here's the thing. If you're saying that and a motherfucker didn't do anything, I can punch with that. But if you're saying one kid fucker versus another kid fucker, 6 in one hand, half a dozen in the other. Fuck them both. And they should get the equal. But, like, you're not going to try and punch out one with the other. And you can't tell me that y'all like these songs so much that we just going to ignore all that shit.
I mean, Elvis died on the toilet, so I mean that's kind of more embarrassing, if you ask me. I mean,
he had a disgusting death. He absolutely did. He was in bad shape.
And a very painful one.
Yeah, he was in bad shape when it was all done.
We're going to win this race.
Elvis
refreshing drink.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Until I knew who Elvis was, for a very large time of my life, King Creole was one of my favorite movies.
Right, and you know, the world shape your opinion of people sometimes, and then go right back and change it within that same breath. You know what I mean?
Right.
I want a cookie.
That definitely happens a lot.
I want a cookie. I want a cookie. No, you can't have nothing to R. Kelly. They don't got nothing in commissary.
So to this whole point of everything with R. Kelly, matter of fact, I'll let you jump in there and you know, put your 2 cents because I got something else that's related to R. Kelly about some people that were speaking out for and against him and so on and so forth.
All right, well, I mean, we've touched on the subject before, but like not at length. Like, you know, like we've given it a lot of space within the time that it was in it was in the court. Like when court proceedings was going on, we gave it a lot of space. But you know, y'all know, like I can't stand that shit. Like I'm not sitting up here like I'm not playing this music. I've you know dealt with women who decided they wanted to play that shit, and I cut that shit the fuck off. Like we in the bed about to get it the fuck in, and you won't cut that shit off. That I can't do it. I can't. Like, sorry, it's not my twist. I'm not giving that motherfucker this. I can't move. I can't gyrate my body properly to what you need me to do with that shit on. Like, you got to get the fuck out of here with that. So, yeah, it'll never be something that is accepted by me. Like, just a person being sexually violated to me is something that is something that goes deep as far as my psyche. Like I can't fuck with it. Like you can't. Like I can't be cool. Like I'm that person. Like I don't deal with motherfuckers that have questionable personalities when it comes to things of that nature. Like people who like women that are of a young age or whatnot. Like I don't fuck with dudes who don't take care of their kids. I don't fuck with dudes who put their hands on women. You know, like you know, it's certain shit that I cannot be a part of. And anybody who knows me understands that, like, that's who I am. So for a situation like this, no, I can't support you at all. So yeah, I riding piss, motherfucker, sit in that jail cell like they going. Like I hope LL show up to your fucking to your motherfucking your cell with a pool stick and tell you to love it.
I didn't know where I was a YLL. I didn't know where that was going.
Yeah, you got love it. Love it.
That is still to this day one of the creepiest goddamn movie scenes I've ever seen. Like he did that shit way too good. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Like LL got some demons. He was on some shit with that.
Love it.
Fuck you mean love it, bro? Like that shit ain't regular.
Hold on. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it.
Like,
love it. I was like,
different.
What the fuck is going on, Al? You over here licking your lips and you sitting over here posting it. Like, come on, bruh.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
So here's the other part of this, right? Now you know it's always gonna be somebody that says some shit that in their mind they might have thought they were saying one thing, but Earth lets them know
their body was telling them something else.
So listen, right? Yeah, that was funny. Chuck D of Public Enemy, and it's always the old niggas too, like Lord Jamal, and it's always old niggas.
Niggas your age.
Niggas my age. I'm an old nigga. I'm with that. Like I don't even get mad at it no more. Because you want me to tell you why I don't get mad at it no more? Because I swear to God, the reality is that all my friends prove you right on a weekly basis when I go to certain places. Like I got so many friends who say goofy shit about musical opinions, and it's not goofy shit because they're allowed to have their own opinion, but I know it's so rooted in bias that I can't take them serious. And every time I read these comments and have these interactions, all I hear is this nigga's voice. Man, fuck these old niggas. Like, because that's how what do you want me to say? He's not wrong. He's not wrong. Fuck you old niggas sometimes. Like, because I don't think like that. Like, I don't like everything, but I'm not opposed to anything, if that makes sense. Like, I give shit a chance. Some niggas won't even give shit a chance. Some niggas be like, nah, man, fuck that shit. If it ain't like, it's niggas I know that's like my age that only listen to 6 rappers and won't even try nobody else. And if you tell them these 6 rappers ain't the top 6 of all time, you might have to fist fight them niggas in the parking lot.
Me,
that's weird to me.
I can't wait to go to the barbershop on Saturday so I can say that Lil Nas X has one of the best flows in hip hop right now. I can't wait. Like this, like they might have to call it exterminate. Like I feel like Lantern Flies is going to pop out everywhere and they're going to shut the building down. Like, and it's run by Muslim people too, bro. I can't wait. My mouth has been watering since last Friday for this moment.
Your mouth been watering.
Hey, I'm gonna stand by it. That's a bad bitch.
Anyway, we going. I digress. We get back to this point real quick. So, Chuck D of Public Enemy had some Twitter comments about the R. Kelly situation, and this was his first comment. Abused in his youth and addict as an adult, Ike Turner served 18 months in prison. Rick James did similar time. Ike came out a changed, positive human being. How long should R. Kelly spend in prison? Does a United States prison system give a man a chance to change his world around? It's not a sympathetic question, though. Not the least. Nigga, what? How is it not a sympathy? You literally sound like what you're saying is have some pity on this man because he's been through some shit. Let's try to help him out. Okay, Chuck. So I'm gonna tell you right now, you and anybody who believes this goofy shit can eat a dick. Like, and that's just how like fuck out of here. What we're not gonna do is act like he didn't do this for 2+ decades. There's no changing in this. This man's a monster, as previously stated. There's no reforming from this. Also, Ike Turner had a drug problem, which was a huge root of the cause of his issues. When Ike got off drugs, Ike was better. It was too late for him in anime, but the reality is that he wasn't that person on drugs. This don't have nothing to do with drugs.
Yeah, truthfully, what's love got to do with it anyway?
But like seriously, man, like we not going to do the he had a hard upbringing, let's help that man out. We're not doing that rollout for fucking R. Kelly. Now
for fucking R. Kelly.
Here's the next comment. Mixing grown folk lifestyle with black youth was so endorsed, financed, and perpetuated, and so urban cooled by radio that black audiences were abused for 25 years while popping champagne in the sandbox. The boundaries were sloppy. Hold up. And the dude and that dude and others gave clues that the gatekeepers ignored.
No fucking way.
So, I fucks with Jemele Hill because she was right on this nigga neck. Considering how long it took for his victims to receive any justice and the public scorn that they've received for decades, isn't it a little too soon to be talking about redemption? I don't care about R. Kelly's redemption. I care that survivors can finally receive our support. And that's where I'm at. He has victims. Fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck out of here. Like, I don't want to hear, like, we're not doing R. Kelly sympathy. No, Chuck D. I don't give a fuck how much of a hip hop pioneer you are or whatever the case is. Fuck you and your career if I got a punch for R. Kelly. No, under any circumstances. I don't give a fuck what R. Kelly been through. He had every means possible to get up out of his situation if that's what it was about. It was something he did not want to do. R. Kelly doesn't want to reform, as was said.
When you say teenager, I mean, what exactly do you mean?
No, we not like. I'm just looking at some of these comments. Forgive me. Hold up. Wait a minute. Did he change after Aaliyah? Did he change after the sex tape? Did he change after the girl came out and Survivor R. Kelly? None of this shit ever changed. He was this way until the day he got locked up. That was the most poignant comment for me because he had opportunities to get from under that shit.
He didn't change after Mr. Big was trying to kill him.
Do you remember he put out that 12-minute freestyle called I Admit It and didn't admit a fucking thing?
I didn't even listen to that shit.
I listened to 9 minutes of it. I'm not going to hold you.
Because it was R. Kelly.
I mean, by that point, I was done.
What the hell is going on?
Truthfully, that was pre surviving R. Kelly, and my limited knowledge on the situation at that point only allowed me to know of what the world knew from that DVD. That
Right.
You know what I mean? So like, it wasn't like I was going out seeking R. Kelly, but a new R. Kelly song just dropped. It was more so him. It was presented to me in a way of R. Kelly speaks on the rape allegations of X, Y, and Z in a 12-minute song. So I'm like, oh, I want to see what R. Kelly has to say about this. It's called I Admit It. So it was clickbait for me. I listened to 9 minutes of it. Like I'm waiting to get to the point where he says he admits to some wild shit. And it was like him. I admit that I was abused as a child. I admit that I'm a sexual deviant. I admit that but like dancing around the whole thing. So that was my point of my lens when I went into listening to that song.
Okay.
Yes, like, and my mother, she would drink coffee, and
that was the weirdest thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
She would drink coffee, and she would leave lipstick on the cup, and I would turn it around to where the lipstick was, and I would drink from that part of the cup.
It was a very creepy discussion. He's clearly been wrong from the beginning. Like, he's clearly had some fucked up things going on with him for a bunch of other situations and times. Now, so I'll say this, right? People who commit these kinds of crimes clearly have something in their past that is steering them towards this. I'm not going to deny that. So I don't want to completely invalidate the point that Chuck may have thought he was trying to make. People who are victims and who go through things and who are brought up a certain way and commit these crimes probably have slipped through the cracks and didn't receive the proper treatment for the trauma that they've been through.
Well, what perpetuates that? You know what perpetuates that? The whole conversation that we're having about how black people, like literally black people, are continuing to allow R. Kelly to have a life in media, right? Where like black people will keep a pedophile in the family, but God forbid your cousin is gay, right? Like we've discussed this before, and this is very much reminiscent of that. R. Kelly is a pedophile, and you are continuing to champion his music, even those that are like, oh, well, I can separate the art from the music. Well, he's singing about children, but God forbid, Lil Nas shake his ass somewhere.
Right.
What I really want to know is, I want to know what's Lil Boosie's stance on the R. Kelly situation. And that's what I want to know. That's the only Lil Boosie opinion that I care about.
So, number one, Boosie had a movie premiere 2 weeks ago. Let me just shout out Boosie. Like, no, because bro took a $20,000 investment and made $2 million off it. And I'm not mad at him for that. Like, listen, I wish I could take $20K and turn it into $2 million. Like, that's a good genre right there. But anyway, shout out to Boosie for that. But I would definitely love to hear what he has to say about this. Because what's the difference, bro? Like, if you feel that way. Not that I agree that there's not a difference, because there's a huge fucking difference. Like R. Kelly and Lil Nas X are not in the same neighborhood. They're not in the same zip code with the shit they're doing. Lil Nas X is just a really, really smart gay man who knows how to ruffle y'all feathers, and y'all keep.
I mean, but he said fuck them kids. Like, he said fuck y'all kids.
Yeah, fuck y'all. No, absolutely. Fuck y'all kids. I don't make music for your kids.
But you was riding that fucking wave.
He was not riding no wave. He was singing about lean and having sex in that song. He wasn't riding no wave.
It's not his fault that people didn't pay attention to the lyrics. He was going like, you're gonna get your paper when you get it. It's not his fault people weren't paying attention.
Lean all in my bladder, cheated on my baby. You can go and ask her. He's talking about promiscuity and drugs, and y'all let y'all kids listen to that.
Because it was on TikTok.
He had a hot song, and he did what any real nigga would do, made 1 million fucking remixes so this song could live on forever. Now the song is the biggest song of all time.
I'm not mad at his hustle with that. I'm
At
really not. And
all.
I'm not mad at his comment neither, because if you're listening to the lyrics, it don't like you I don't know. It's certain shit that I think people be fake mad about. Like,
And
it'd be a
even
lot
the
of
music
fake-ass
video,
outrage.
the music video was not like it had Chris Rock, it had haha, like it had a lot of adult oriented stars in that music video. That wasn't a music video for kids. And when he made the song with Red Dead Redemption in mind. Like, nothing about that song is for children at all.
Right. No, I agree. I think some people aren't aware of that, like some of those things we were just discussing. But like, I definitely don't think that people. I think people put too much stock in the fact that the kids heard the song and made up a little dance and did all that shit, and they're like, "Oh, this is for the kids." It's not. It's just not. It never was.
If that's the case, why y'all niggas not mad that my nigga said Wu-Tang's for the children? Keep that same energy.
I was a kid.
Should you have been listening to Wu-Tang?
Not at all. Bro, when I go listen, Wu-Tang first album came out in 93. A little like summer of 93. Nigga, I was 12 years old. Some of the shit that I was listening to at 12, I can't believe that I got away with it when I listen to it now. Like, it's wild.
That was like, bruh. I'd rather my kid listen to Lil Nas X than Wu-Tang. Like, if we're weighing those out,
equating the two things,
I would rather my children listen to Lil Nas X than listen to fucking Wu-Tang.
I mean,
I hang you with just your dick. Like, that is wild.
I'll fucking put your nuts on the dresser and splatter them shits with a spike bat. Like,
yeah, I'm with that.
Really, yeah, like, niggas was really like, this was funny as shit to us. And just
it still is.
And feeding you. Like, I'll cut your eyelids off and feed you sleeping pills. Like,
sleeping pills.
Yeah, like, I mean, and that's just, the skits. That's the skits, nigga.
It's only up from there.
Exactly.
Lil Nas X whole first EP, he does not say a single curse word. Like, now is there's promiscuity, there's drinking, there's depression, there's
in there, bitch.
Sure. Yeah, but and there's a Cardi verse in there somewhere.
Which ain't never a problem if you're looking for some ratchet shit.
So what I'm saying is, I would rather my children listen to that than listen to Wu-Tang.
I'm not mad at that. I can't say I wholeheartedly agree, but I get where you're coming from with that. I absolutely get where you're coming from with that, and it makes sense because
I mean, if my son says, "Hey, Dad, Lil Nas X is better than Raekwon the Chef," I'm gonna punch that nigga in his throat. But I mean, I get it.
Right. But it's a different situation. Yeah, those are two different discussions. That's not the same discussion that you're having there. So I get that. Yeah, no, you like, I just think about some of the shit I was listening to, like, at that time.
Nigga, ask my mother. I got suspended in kindergarten. What I say? My English teacher last. What's the lyric? My English teacher tried to flunk me in junior high. Thanks a lot. Next semester I'll be 35. Smack him in the face with an eraser. Chase him with a stapler. Stapled his nuts to a stack of paper. Walk in the strip club. Had my jacket zipped up. Flashed the bartender. Stuck my dick in the tip cup. Like, I'm getting busy on the schoolyard. Turn back. Miss Fiedler standing right there like,
what are you talking about, little nigga? Hold up. So wait. I have an amazingly funny story, and it's really quick and easy. And I may have told it before. It's not out of the question. But when 2 Chainz first came out, I was working at Douglas. I was working at Frederick Douglass Elementary Middle School, 22nd and Diamond, middle of North motherfucking Philly. And I had some wild kids. So, we have the walkie-talkie system where we call everybody to come to classrooms when there's an issue. So I get a call to come to a 3rd grade class.
Okay.
I stroll, all right, let me go around here, check out the 3rd graders and see what's wrong. Go into the class. Everybody's sitting down at this point. I go to the teacher. I said, "You call for a dean. He needs to be removed from my class for inappropriate language." Well, what did he do? I don't even want to repeat what he said. Mr. Page, he was singing that 2 Chainz song about your birthday. So apparently, this little nigga decided in the middle of class that it was a pertinent thing for him to do to stand on the desk and let everyone know that all he wanted for his birthday was a big booty hoe. And was singing that shit. All I want for my birthday is a big booty hoe. Standing on the desk. Sung the song until I was a minute from the door and then sat down and act like none of that shit happened. Songs will always affect our kids to the shit you let them listen to. Don't you think for a second that they don't hear the things you're listening to. It affects them. They hear it. They remember it. They drink it in. This young man was 8 years old, and all he wanted for his birthday was a big booty hoe.
And he knew what that big booty hoe looked like in his head too.
Like and what can I say to him?
His mom.
What I'm gonna say to him? Tell your mom to stop listening to that shit around you. What is my redirection for this? Because I know he ain't do this on his own.
Right.
Somebody exposed him to that shit. What am I supposed to do? You know, but that's just the kind of shit that happens with music. So you always have to deal with the influences of the things your kids like or the things you bring to your children and how they affect those situations. But yes, that young boy's 18, and I'll give you a quick update on that young man. Just graduated from high school because, as I said, this was earlier in my career, and I've been doing this for a while. This young boy just graduated from high school. I'm friends with his aunt on Facebook. She put some pictures up. My young boy is doing well, and he's doing his thing, and we bounced back from that, despite the fact that at the age of 8, he wanted a big booty hoe for his birthday. He has made it. He is not a statistic in the big booty hoe category, and I'm happy.
Bro, he didn't
tap some big booty hoes.
No, he didn't get one of these big-headed little girls for $40.
Yeah, well, but what I'm saying is he graduated high school, so he can afford to give a bitch $40. That's what I'm saying. Like, he could have not made it through high school and been asking bitches for $40, and that would have made me feel away as somebody who was part of his educational process. But
valid.
Excuse me. You know, that's neither here nor there. Another one, Gigi. Great point. We absolutely. When I listen to Lil' Kim's first album, like right now, I still be like, damn, this bitch is talking raunchy. I'm 40, so sometimes I can't listen to that shit. Like, that bitch had me blushing.
Yeah.
We was 12 listening to that shit.
Yeah.
That bitch said, I know a dude named Jimmy used to run up in me. I ain't had to hear no more. Like, I don't want to hear this song. She's about to talk about some shit I'm not into. Like, Lil' Kim was different.
Hey,
like Foxy Brown with the way she used to say about niggas.
Hey yo, you remember that day? You remember that day my pop came in the room and shit, and the Foxy Brown tape case was sitting on the dresser.
Yeah,
this nigga almost lost his motherfucking mind. He picked up the Il Na Na fucking tape case, was like, "What is this?" Well, damn, like we looking at this nigga like a butch. Like, he wasn't
no filter at all.
Yo, my pop is still the same exact way. Like, I have him in the car, be driving down the street. He be like, I be like, Pop, you cool? He like, no, you see that ass right there? I be like, Pop, that's all that is. That's all that is. She ain't got nothing else to offer you. I don't care what else she offered me.
That's all I want. Yeah. No, real shit, man. Like, I don't like we absolutely had all that kind of shit when we was young. Like, all the albums came out between the time I was 11 and 15. Like, wild shit. Like, and not always necessarily sexual shit, but sometimes drug shit. I was fucking 13 years old listening to Outkast Crumbling Herb. It was my favorite song on the album. I didn't know what the fuck they was talking about. Like, I knew, but like I didn't know. Like, I shouldn't have been listening to that shit. My dad caught me listening to that shit one day. Like, cut that dumb shit off. Yes, sir. Click. Like, because I'm not going to get into an argument with this nigga about crumbling herb when I know he got a cookie jar full of weed under his motherfucking
that cookie tin and shit that all parents fucking had. Like, it was either weed in that bitch or sewing material.
Like, and if it was sewing material, you was disappointed.
You know what I mean?
That bet, I wanted cookies or weed. I was good with either one. Like, oh shit, yo, 10 Crack Commandments, yes indeed. Like, now 10 Crack Commandments, I was a little further along, and I knew a lot of shit I wasn't supposed to know. But if I was someone who didn't know all that shit, it certainly would have taught me some things. Like Biggie, what did Biggie say on Suicidal Thoughts? I'm sick of niggas lying. I'm sick of bitches talking. Matter of fact, I'm sick of talking. Like, we was 13, nigga. We listening to a nigga spit 36 bars about suicide.
I remember. Nigga, them dishes ain't that bad, bro.
Yo, I tell you what, though, the best fucking song about suicide, Scarface, John. What? Let me find the name of that fucking song. It's on the Emeritus album and shit. Like,
go ahead, Sylvia. Tell us why. That's some battle rapper shit. Can we all go to Home Depot? Ask me why. That's that battle rapper shit. They do that. Now ask me why.
Why?
Speaking of which, so we before we pivot into final thoughts.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody got to see Summer Madness 11 the other day. It was Saturday, and Reed Dollaz battled Murder Mook, and this battle was ass. Like, this battle was so fucking bad. First off, they gotta stop giving Mook money to rap. They got to. Like, we get it. He was good then. It's over. Like, stop paying Mook to rap, y'all. Stop.
Nah, hold on. You ain't think his battle with what's his name was good? Nigga be wearing contacts now. He a vampire these days.
Tay-Rock?
Yeah, Tay-Rock, yeah.
The Tay-Rock battle was all right, but out of his last 3 battles, I liked one of them. And that was that one. And that was kind of like, because I didn't like him against Verb because he rapped too long. You gotta tighten that shit up, bro. He was all right against Rock. But I'm just not a fan of, like, he sounds dated to me.
And nobody wants Reed Dollaz to battle at this point.
No, Reed's been great his last 4 battles. This is the first battle. Yes, he off, he beat Surf. Fuck what anybody got to say. All y'all Surfettes and y'all weird ass dick eaters and fans of Surf. He beat Surf. Reed's been good. He gave Nitty everything he can handle. I'm not gonna say he beat Nitty because that doesn't work for me. People like Nitty don't lose, in my opinion. So I'm a Nitty fan on that note, and that's wild for me. But no, Reed's been really good his last few battles. He was good against Shine. He lost, but he was still good. Reed's been good. Surf beat John. He beat shit down John leg.
Oh yeah, I heard. It was a body.
3-0-3. Here's the thing, right? Y'all got to stop chasing Surf. If y'all get a Surf bag that happened to fall in y'all lap, that's fine. Because he'll ring 2 rounds. And if you make one of them first 2 debatable, he'll tap out in the 3rd. You'll get the 3rd, and you can have niggas say you almost beat Surf. But if you keep chasing Surf, like the niggas who chase Surf get cooked. Stop chasing Surf, y'all. JC act like he been wanting this shit, and he don't. And he got cooked. Well, he about to get cooked. But Easy the Block Captain, who was from Philly, had the best battle of the night with Chess. And like when that battle drops on the app, I need niggas can come to my crib and watch it because it's fucking amazing. And if you like battle rap, you have to watch that shit. Easy put on for the city something crazy, and it's definitely a candidate for battle of the year. But I just wanted to touch on that real quick. Murder Mook is trash, and yeah. But Suicide Note by Scarface on the May album. I've never heard. For some reason, the song is not clicking in my head left.
You gotta listen to that shit, bro.
I'm gonna
you
check it
gotta
out.
listen to that shit. That shit is amazing.
I'm definitely check it out. All right, so we will now, as it is 9:32 on the clock, and we are an hour and 59 minutes in. Let's go to closing thoughts, fellas. Hood, you remember your shit, or did you forget it again? All right, let me let you get your shit off, or you forget again. Go ahead, bro.
I just don't understand how like people take very minute details about life and they allow it to they allow it to be to define who they are as people. Like,
I remember you was talking about this. Go ahead.
So remember the analogy that I used was that like, oh, I mean, like I can't stand a Gemini.
Right.
You can like I'm a firm believer. Now, okay, hold on. Let me get my bag real quick. I do believe that the star sun polarity has something to do with who we are as people. I don't know what. When there's a full moon, the tide raises. Our body is made up of 65% water. As you know, when there's a full moon, works a longer day for you with the kids, right?
Okay.
Even people who work in prisons will say the same thing. Like people is like violent crimes spike when there's a full moon. There's a ton of things that happen when there's a full moon. So I'm just saying I don't know what. But when niggas be like thinking too deep into their horoscope and shit, like you put your finger over those dates and whatever sign that is and read it like, yeah, that's me. You lift your finger, but like, never mind, that's a Sagittarius. Like, you know what I mean? Like it'd be the polar opposite of what you said, what it says you are. Like,
right.
Stop allowing that. Like, just stop. It's fun. I'm a Libra. I guess I enjoy it because I've never really heard Libra slander like at all. We're indecisive, and like that's kind of where it stops. Like I've never really heard too much Libra slander, pretty much at all.
Butterflies and shit between your hoes.
Valid.
I've never. If anybody had anything bad to say about a Libra, I probably was ready to punch him in the face because my dad was a Libra, and to me, you know, like. That relationship skews my view of that in any way, shape, or form. But go ahead.
My birthday's on Tuesday. Just put
it out there. My guy celebrates his motherfucking day. What you gonna be? 23, 24?
Fuck you, bitch. 28. Just like I don't know, just having the conversations like, oh, I'm loud, or like I got a short temper because I'm Italian. Bitch, you can catch this whole clip. How about that? It has just really bothered me this week. Like it's just people allowing themselves to just be negative based on what somebody told you are. Because you could just not be that. I'm on my period, so I'm just going to be irritable. That's your choice. All that because you know what? Because you could also choose to just not say anything to me. I'm not using. Let me step away from the picture because also that's valid to a point. But if you know you're in a bad mood, if you know that there's something wrong, if you know that you feel some type of way about it, you could also just not. Like I posted a picture of my girl giving Donald Trump's wax statue the middle finger. And this coon DM'd me and was like greatest president of all time. And I just messaged him back and was like, eat a dick. And he was like, sorry, that was just my opinion. And I just commented back. I said, an unwarranted one. Like, I didn't ask you.
I never asked you for that.
You could have just hit your thumb again.
Right. You definitely didn't have to do anything in that situation. And I'm sorry that I've given you that thing. Because I feel like that's for me. Like, you might have said fuck you before, but now everybody
is eat a dick.
Man, I'm sorry. I think I did that. I apologize. I did that.
Yeah. And you know, I keep it 1,000. When I bit off of somebody's shit, I tell you, I literally stole one of my boy Chief's bars and then fucking cited him the next bar right after that. I'm paranoid with a 4-4 on me, make a fat nigga run a 4-4-40, make a skinny nigga hit the ground quick and play dead, make him say a quick prayer, something, amen. Word to Chiefy, I'm paying homage, the flow is easy. Like, nigga, I stole that from Chief. I stole it. He knows that I did.
Excuse me, that's appropriation.
Yeah.
You gave him the shout out right afterwards. Yeah, no, I agree with that. I'm not a fan of that. I you know, there are certain things that I think horoscope wise do hold true to certain people, and they see it and show it. But I don't think it's something. It's not a guideline to live life by. That's weird.
Like
That's weird.
The thing that I've heard all week, for some reason, Geminis keep coming up all week long. I keep seeing ladybugs and I keep hearing Geminis. It's crazy. Y'all know I always got my little like, what is the universe telling me?
Right.
So Geminis keep coming up, and everybody keep talking about how crazy and how two-faced and how bipolar Geminis are. And then I'm just thinking of my dad, and I'm like, bro, my dad was like the most gentle, easygoing, like just like let things be what they are person.
Yeah, your experience shapes your view of that. My experience with Geminis is that my daughter is a Gemini, and she's one of my favorite people on the planet. My best friend, who I've been friends with since we've been just shy of our 7th birthdays, he's a Gemini. That's my guy. I've never seen dude get angry about anything. And even when he angry, he only angry for a minute because he gonna roll up and not be angry no more. Like, he's the most even-keeled, mild-tempered guy I ever met in my whole fucking life. So I couldn't judge what most people say a Gemini based off his behavior because he's not that. He's just not. But what other people say a Gemini is, I see a little bit of that in my daughter. Like those emotional roller coasters, but she's also a young lady who's a teenager. So some of that is that. It has nothing to do with when she's born. Every teenage girl is a Gemini because they crazy as shit. Like, you understand what I'm saying? It's certain things that will remind you or put you on that space, but none of it is a handbook, which is just weird. Oh, you're this and you're that, so we can't do this or that. Like, bitch, you dumb and you stupid. So how about we don't speak ever again? How about that? Like, because that's where you be with it. So I get
stupid
with your old dumb ass. Yeah, I got you on that.
Yeah, I don't like. I try not to subscribe to that shit, but there's certain shit about me that I do understand. Like I am, like me being a Cancer, I am fucking emotional. I ain't gonna lie. Like fuck that shit. Like but shit. Like I also try like that hard. Like I try to keep people the fuck away from me, so I don't allow you to see the emotional fucking person that I am. Like the shit that Dave Chappelle had said when he was at the Kennedy Honors and shit, the Kennedy Center Honors. Sometimes you gotta be a lion in order to be the lamb that you really are. That shit means everything to me because like I don't want to be involved in no goofy shit. I don't want to snap on nobody, none of that. But for me to keep my peace, get the fuck away from me.
Right.
Yeah. Am I emotional? Fuck yeah, I'm emotional. Get the fuck out my face. And I won't be emotional.
I get that because I am the same way. Bobby Nomac, any final thoughts to close the show?
Jesus died for y'all sins. You know,
he did.
So don't be out here at night, you know, having sex and I don't know what the fuck. All right.
I just had to sit up because I was wondering where the fuck this was going. I don't know this nigga on the other end talking. Right?
He was like, yo, this nigga is going deep in. Like, what the fuck is going on with him? Like, no.
I was like, I thought you hit some church pussy. And I was like, go ahead. That pussy.
God,
understand, brotherhood. That will be the last thing that you will ever hear me talking about my motherfucking life.
My man, he
learned your goddamn lesson.
He done the church pussy life. He did that for years.
Hey, bro, the church. Hey, y'all know what's up.
So listen, all I'm gonna say is, you know, love your life, love the people that you hold dear to you, and brush your fucking teeth and wipe your ass properly.
Scrape that tongue, my nigga.
Tongue scrapers.
I was leaving this tongue scrapers to you, good brother.
Nah, scrape that motherfucking tongue.
Use baby wipes when you wipe your ass.
I call them butt napkins.
Butt napkins. Anyway, okay. So, first off, here's the thing. Next week is episode number 30. Next Thursday is the 30th episode of the Literally Anything podcast. Next week is also our season finale. We're gonna take a little break, y'all. We've been here every Thursday for almost 30 straight weeks. It's been we 30 weeks, 30 episodes, 31 weeks is what it'll be next Thursday. And we've been punching and giving y'all content and making shit happen for y'all. And we're gonna take a little bit of a break because it's good to just take breaks, mentally, physically, not having to have the obligation to sitting here every Thursday. We can open up our Thursdays for a few weeks. We're gonna take a little break, y'all. It's a season finale. It's not the end. We'll be the fuck back.
you ever see Holes?
Yeah.
She's like, I'm tired, Grandpa. Well, it's too damn bad.
Yeah.
Yo, so that's the coldest line in the kids' movie ever.
So here's the thing. It's a season finale. We're gonna take a break. I'm also a basketball coach outside of here, so I want to kind of get myself prepared for my season and get ready and get right. And I need to do that in order to make sure that I'm right for those kids that I'm coaching and giving them 100% of me. So we're gonna take a few weeks. It ain't gonna be nothing too crazy, but in those few weeks, I will have a best of coming out. I'm working on getting that together. So we'll do in the best of. I'm trying to see if it's going to be in 2 parts or 3 parts. It's probably going to be a 3-part, John. And I will stream the best of at the same time that our show usually comes on. I'll record it and stream it. I only can pre-record and stream an hour at a time. So it might end up being more than 3 parts because we do 2 hours for 30 episodes. We got a lot of content. So I might stretch that out an hour at a time over like 4 weeks just to kind of fill in while we going. Also, I got a couple interviews that I got in the queue and just some small little almost lost it there. And some small little things that I got going on. There will be content in between. There won't necessarily be the live show every Thursday while we're on break, but you will get fresh content from the Literally Anything podcast. So don't think we're just going to disappear and then pop back up. No, we're going to be there the whole time. It's still going to be content. I'm going to be calling these brothers whenever I get somebody for an interview that I want them to be a part of, that I feel like our energy could be good with. I'm cooking up some shit for next season. So, we working. But in the meantime, next week is the season finale. It's episode number 30, season finale, Literally Anything podcast for the people. I got a few special guests lined up just to tap in with us that have been here with us for our first season. They've been making sure our shit is what it is. So it'll be some familiar faces in the building just popping in. I don't have anything special planned other than that. If you brothers have something like ideas y'all want to shoot, let me know throughout the week, or when we get off of here and y'all want to talk, whatever the case is. But like I said, y'all, we're going to take a break. It's a maintenance thing. We will be here for y'all, though. I still want y'all to send me some stuff. I got a couple of good show ideas from some of our viewers that I want to pump in for next season. So it's a lot going on, y'all. I'm very excited about the next steps. I think the first season has been an incredible success. We did this shit from our porches, living rooms, and dining rooms, y'all. Like, we never at any point was able to put together a one space situation for the 3 of us to work it, and we still put together amazing content for 30 straight weeks. Like, we did this shit, y'all, and I don't give a fuck if nobody ever watches again or what else happens. I'm proud of myself, and I'm proud of these brothers for rocking through this situation with me, and I'm very, very happy we were able to put this together, and I love y'all for riding out with me with this, because this was my creative baby, and y'all could have easily been like, we got other shit to do. But y'all brothers made the time to be a part of this, and I will be forever grateful to both of y'all for that. So we're going to have a whole lot of motherfucking fun next Thursday, same time, same motherfucking YouTube channel, Facebook feed, and Twitch stream. Literally Anything podcast for the motherfucking people. So hopefully you'll be able to join us. If not, you know where to find our work. I just dropped a new episode from last week on everything. I usually do it on Wednesdays. I just didn't have it in me yesterday. This is how I know it's time for a break, because I'm just tired, y'all. like that promo and all that shit, like it might seem like just pressing buttons, but the screen grabs, the shares, the making sure it's on every social media platform, putting the shit up 2 and 3 times a week, that shit is tiring, y'all. It really, really, really does fucking burn you out and catch up. So I just need a break. I'm gonna recharge and get back and be better than ever. And the brother's gonna do the same. Hopefully we'll you know what I mean? We'll bring some new energy to y'all, have y'all with us. And you know, it is what it is, brothers. That's just what it is. I don't have no music and no shit to end this with today. So
I used to be scared of the no, I'm
Now you put lips to the shit, bro.
Wow.
Handle it like a real bitch. That's what you do. That's what you do, Dion. You fucking dirtbag.
Let that shit happen to me though.
Yo, there it is. Shut it down. Anything podcast for the people. Love y'all, brothers. Love everybody who checks us out. We will see y'all next week for the finale of the season. Peace and blessings.